Hi there, my name is Elizabeth Omowurare and I'm the author of the book Mind Games of a Broken Heart, What You Need to Know Before Your Next Relationship. I'm presenting to you a chapter in my book so you have a feel of what's written in there and you go grab your copies as soon as possible. So this is split into 5 episodes. It's an audio series coming to you and I implore you to sit tight, grab a drink and enjoy the ride. See you later. Bye.
Introduction. Forgive You. This chapter introduces the characters Toke and Tinuola, who were both in a thriving relationship until it ended on a sad note. It was a devastating experience for Toke, and it taught her forgiveness from a new perspective where she had to give back her power. Love, they say, is a beautiful thing. It creates butterflies in the bosom of lovers. Episode 1. Toke and Tinuola were inseparable lovebirds, and they had been dating for 2 years. She was in a sophomore, while T, as she fondly called him, was a senior, and they both were students in Robert Gordon University, Aberdeen, Scotland. Tinuola was to graduate soon and would have to relocate for a master's degree program he had gotten a grant for at the University of Oxford in England. This implied he would be away from Toke for about 18 months, which was the time frame for the completion of his master's degree. Distance always creates a barrier between lovers, and this often cuts off the relationship as time passes by. Toke had heard this some time ago. She had fears of the distance that would be created between them, what the future held, and how committed they would be to their relationship. They had agreed to make all the sacrifices required to ensure they stayed together regardless and would not allow anything to get in the way. The distance was not going to be the deciding factor. Tinuola graduated from RGU, that is Robert Gordon University, and soon left for his master's degree in England, whilst Toke remained in Aberdeen, Scotland.
Baby, no matter how wide the distance between us, I will never let down the amount of love we have one around each other for 2 years. I treasure and cherish every moment we have spent together. I will always long for more of you until we see soonest.
Those were Tinu's exact words as he packed his bags in preparation to leave for his degree. Faithful to their words of solace, they leveraged technology to bridge the communication gap between them just to ensure there were no loose ends to their commitment to each other. This continued for a year, and thus far they had been able to cope even though the distance apart was a burden. They worked a way around it by scheduling video calls often so they could see each other to bridge the gap a bit in addition to phone calls and emails. Gradually, the feelings and the emotions began to drown as there were no physical contact to spice up the relationship.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of the Forgive You series called out of my book, Mind Games of a Broken Heart. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you need to ask a question, request for sponsorship, or get a copy of my book, please send an email to ishastake@gmail.com, spelled EESHASTAKE@gmail.com. You can also get a copy of my book on Amazon paperback and Kindle version. It's also on Okada Books. Remember to leave me a review or send your reviews via email at ishastake.com. I look forward to reading from you soon. Have a great day. Bye.